Okay, this is the video for 2015 Topps Heritage full case break number 5. All of our teams are spoken for. Sorry that it was supposed to go last night and we kind of ran into a wall. So, you know, it goes like that sometimes, and you just got to give it a day or two and let things clear up and try again. So that's what we're doing tonight, and I want to thank everybody for getting in the breaks and wish everybody good luck. So here we go. Here are the teams. We got Adams for the Angels, Bruce for the Astros, Wolf, A's, Blue Jays, Butch, Poppy, Braves. That's... I'm gonna have to see who the Brewers are, because it's not eBay did not buy into the break, so I'll see in a minute who that is. Cards, Roble, Cubs, Mark, D-backs, Rockwood, Dodgers, Charlie, Giants, Lyra, Indians, Bruce, Mariners, Butch, Marlins, Bonanza, Mets, Weiss, Nats, Thompson, O's, Martman, Padres, Samsel, Phillies, Rockwood, Pirates, Nirogo, Rangers, Bruce, Rays, Gray, Red Sox, Powell, Reds, Maisie, Rockies, Bruce, Royals, Powell, Tigers, Scruggs, Twins, Spearfish, White Sox, Samsel, and Yankees, Silver. Let me check who has the Brewers. Chances are it's sold on eBay, but that is not accurate. eBay did not buy the Brewers, so let's see who bought them. Looks like Mr. Gray bought the Brewers as well. I thought that name was familiar. Gray. Okay, let me update the sheet online. Okay, you can see I changed it to Gray for the Brewers. Yeah, you have the Red Sox too. You guys can say all you want about the product and stuff. I don't really care. I just want to get this stuff broke. I know you're giving me a hard time. I can take it. I just want some hits out of this stuff. We got a couple of really nice cards, and then a couple of really bad cases. So let's hope this is different. For some good box toppers too. What do you guys think of heritage in general? Let's get the topic off my face and let's go point the conversation to opinions on heritage in general. They're freaking ridiculous. Pretty sick. So you got like a smart TV, or you got the Chromecast, or I think Fire has a Fire Stick. Now if only Breakers was a little more high def. We could deal with some more high def on the site. Then we'd be in good. The YouTube videos look so much better than live. I like Heritage. I like the design and everything. The break is just horrendous though. I mean, you guys get your cards in the mail, you'll like it because you'll get a ton of cards. Don't get me wrong, you guys are gonna like it when you get it in the mail. But the break, it's like Baton Death March or something. The last case of Heritage I'm doing for the year. Did 5, which is pretty decent. I'm also not going to be doing any more Series 1, I don't think. I may get another case. I don't know. I'll let everybody know. If I get another case, I'll let everybody know. Series 1 was really good to us, though. Really good to us. Yeah. I don't mind sorting that much. I will say though, I like having the logos when I sort. Heritage is kind of tougher because it just has card names, like team names. I do like having the logos. It makes it a little bit easier. Quicker to recognize. We'll have Bowman. No, I think Bowman comes out in April. Bowman Baseball. And, like I said, Gypsy Queen. I'm going to have some football breaks coming up this next week. They're just not added to the store. So, I got so much sorting to do on this Heritage that I had to slow down. And that's why the store looks a little bit bare. I had to slow down because it's taking me so long to sort. So, Twins, are you Spearfish? I can't see you're a guest. Is it Spearfish? Honey, I'm working. I can't. what's your name? Or what's your last name and your eBay? That name sounds familiar. You buy off eBay? Hold on, let me check. Might have copied something wrong. Let me check my my database real quick. I actually logged out of it, so I gotta log back in. Guys, if I do all this stuff off Google Docs, occasionally I'll copy and paste something wrong. I don't send it out because I use this program called ShipStation. It has all my orders on it, so that's what I go by. So let me see the twins for Heritage 5. I mean, I see the listing. I don't doubt you. Yes, Mr. Hassing. Let me see. It's probably just a... Let me just make sure it didn't double sell. Okay, so Spearfish got him in 1, 2, 3, 4. So Spearfish got him in everything but the 5. And they got him in last night's Series 1. So that's my bad. Let me... I have you down in the system for them. Yeah, I did. Sorry about that, man. I must have copied and pasted it wrong. I apologize. They have every other Twins break that I had for the past 2 weeks, so that's probably what happened. Anyways, let's get this going then. No problem, man. Thanks for buying into the breaks. I did drop the F-bomb, and I apologized for it numerous times last night. Jocelyn, go back to bed. Wait, go to the bathroom, then go to bed. We got 2 1-of-1s in a Series 1 case. What am I supposed to do? 2 1-of-1s that weren't the case hit. We got a redemption auto worth your coin for Tom Glavine. What else did we get? The case was crazy last. First box topper, Yankees, A-Rod, National Span, and we got a leaders, Kershaw, Cueto, and Wainwright. All of these will go into the randomizer, all these teams. At the end, we'll random those off, and that'll go to one person that has a team that's on those cards, so... Yeah, well, she's 4. So, she needs a lot of sleep. She doesn't really go to... I mean, she got a TV in her room. So I just turn on, like, her movie or something. She goes in there and watches the tablet or plays a game or something while I'm in here working. Yeah, it's a fun age. I think 3 was the... They talk about terrible 2s, but I think 3 is probably worse than 2. Four, though, they're almost getting too smart for their own good. I'm going to open up 2 boxes to begin this. That way we can kind of get it moving a little bit. There's 12 boxes in this product. There's over, I don't know if you guys know what a monster box is, but it fills a monster box and then a 660 box. There's a ton of cards in this. It's actually pretty much it's a fast sort, really, though. The worst part is that there's so many cards in some of these that if you get 2 teams, your package is probably going to go priority because of the weight itself. It's over 13 ounces. So, yeah. Here we have a buyback for the Dodgers. This is our second box topper. Bob Miller. I can't say that I'm too familiar with Bob Miller. As is the generally the case with these buybacks that they use for the box toppers. They're usually no-name guys. Yeah. Well, we'll go pretty fast today. It's unsleeving the darn things that takes so long. I mean, I go pretty fast through them, but unsleeving them just takes forever. Yeah. To be honest, man, Frankie, see, since I send everything, I don't worry about that stuff. I let everybody else figure it out. It takes you forever to figure that stuff out if you didn't send everything. So, I mean, if I figure out that it's a short print or something, I'll generally like sleeve it to the best I can to keep it protected. I don't go through all that stuff and let everybody else do it. Yeah, but I thumb through everything, so just to kind of just go through everything, say I did. And so it's a pretty uneventful break, and I will make no bones about that. You guys are like saints for sitting through this stuff. Because really the most important, or the most interesting part is when you get them in the mail. And you can kind of sift through what your team got on your own. That's kind of the most interesting part, because I'm definitely gonna miss some stuff that's short prints, that's photo variations. I do like the flashback series they have. The Dodgers have a ton of cards in this. Purely because they get some of the cards that have Sandy Koufax on them. That insert set. There we go. For the Mariners, number 299. Felix Hernandez. Giants just have a ton of cards and everything, it seems like. They actually kill Series 1. I mean, they have so many cards. It'll probably be that way in Series 2. Although I wonder if the Royals will get some more cards in Series 2. Because it seemed like the Giants got all the World Series cards in Series 1. There wasn't a single one that went to the Royals. It's box number 1. Two hours. Jeez, peace. Yeah, the first couple I did that. Like, I would be like, ooh, double play combo. Soler and Baez. Like kind of low leaders cards or all this or that. And by number 5, you're like, okay, let's get the show on the road. The most important thing is I just gotta sort these things and get them to you guys within, before the end of time. Yeah. Well, I just wonder where the Royals World Series cards are. You would think that they would have some. So for Series 2, I look for them to pick up more cards. I don't know. It kind of makes it easy, to be honest, though, to sort those, because if it's a World Series, it's Giants. It's mostly Madison Bumgarner. For the Marlins, it's a pretty good-looking bat relic for Giancarlo Stanton. The bat part of it, you can see all the wood grains in it. It's like this one line down the middle. I don't know what that is, if it's a crack in it or it's something. Yeah, Series 2 would be pretty cool. I haven't ordered that yet. I'm going to order this week. I ordered Bowman Football this week, I think. Got jumbos of that, I think. A lot of times I gotta worry about missing an auto or something. Looky there. I could be wrong, but I think that that's a photo variation. Am I correct? Looks like it's a throwback uni. I don't remember seeing Mike Trout. I've sorted countless, well, not countless. I've sorted 4 cases of this, and I've never seen that card. So I'm going to say that that's probably something of value. Yeah, I don't know. If you can read the code, if I could get a focus, I can't read the code. It should be on like Cardboard Connection or somewhere. They had like an in-depth guide to all the variations. But you know, there's probably a couple of those like that I've missed, just because I don't really look for them. Jose Abreu, number 2, $9.99 for the White Sox. Yeah. Yep. I don't have that good eyesight though. That's why I tried to zoom in real close on it with the camera, but it wasn't cooperating. I'm pretty sure it's like just a photo variation. Who knows? It's a good player to have a photo variation of though. We're on the box number 3. I'm going to unwrap boxes 3 and 4. I may ask this to you guys last night. Did I see that Yu Darvish is out for the season? Yeah. You gotta have like one of everything. And even then, we pulled a bronze relic, what's it called? The punch board relic. I put the picture up on eBay, or not eBay, Facebook. The thing was like that long, so it's like a tall boy. It didn't have a, you know, of course I don't have a top loader for that. So that even with 5 or 6 different size top loaders, you still don't have them all. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he was going to have Tommy John. That sucks for the Rangers. I feel like they need him. You know, some other teams could lose their ace and they would still probably get to the playoffs. I feel like they need him. But I don't know. Okay, let's open our box topper for number 3. It's another advertising pane. And we've got just 3 guys on this one. J.J. Hardy for the Orioles, Nick Swisher for the Indians, and for the Royals, Salvador Perez. So we'll random these off, and like I said at the end. So, and then let's just get to the. We got one punch board, box topper that I saw. So we'll just do that box topper next after I open this first third of box number 4. Just get right to that and see. It didn't feel really thick, so I don't think that it's one of the relics. We also got a punch board in another case that was just that. It was a punch board with 2 different guys on it. think it had BJ Upton and someone else. I can't remember the name. So we'll just get to that right now. Why wait, right? I don't want to put you guys through any more misery. So punchboard card, box topper. On the back has the instructions and the legend. On the front, it has Bryce Harper for the Nationals and Mike Trout for the Angels. So this will be a random for the Angels and the Nationals, who are owned by different folks. It's kind of cool. I don't think those are super valuable, but once again, it's kind of cool. So we'll just auction those off. Or not auction, we'll random those off. Spectra Blue Blake Boyles. How do you like Spectra? You like Spectra a lot? I kind of saw the packaging on Spectra and thought it might be kind of a joke. I looked at the prices of it to see if there was a possibility to get a couple boxes and do a couple box breaks of it, but it's just too expensive for me. What is it, $270 a box? Is that right? Something around there? It's expensive. Okay, gotcha. All those hits. Yeah. I think it will too, Frankie. I actually really agree with you. It's nice to hear someone actually feel the same way about that. I don't see how it can continue. I think it's going to end up going back to really collecting again. Like, I don't know. It just seems like so much of this stuff's manufactured, or the jersey swatches, or, you know, like this little swatch of jersey, and it's not anything special. Or it has a sticker auto, and I don't know. Some of the more high-end stuff now comes with a sticker auto. It's insane. We'll see though. Yeah, I still like breaking. I mean, it's definitely still pretty fun if you get the right product. I feel bad that Heritage isn't a more interesting video. See, that to me looks different too. 426, that's a high number. Short print. See, you can tell kind of like the 426 to 500 because they'll have a different color schema. And they're usually pretty funky. Like the ones that I always get and I always notice are the LaCroix from Brewers. It's like pink and black. So, also pulling out these non-sports flashbacks cards. Of course, the flashbacks that are associated with a team will go to that team. We have a Ryu for the Dodgers. Clubhouse Collection relic card. But the flashbacks that are associated with a team will go to that team. Otherwise, if they aren't associated with that team, we'll random them off in one lot at the end here. And so I have several things to random at the end. As far as leaders cards go and multiplayer rookie cards, which there are a ton of in this, I kind of just evenly disperse them using my best judgment between the teams featured on the cards. So far, people haven't minded that. They actually like it because everybody gets at least some or one or two of those cards. Now, what is weird about those cards is some of them you'll only end up with like two. I've had leaders cards, or I've had multiplayer rookie cards where I've only ended up with two, and it's just bizarre because the other ones will have six, and it's not the same for case either. It's different cases. Some cases will have more of them, some will have less. So I don't know what the deal is. Some cases just don't have a lot of a certain card. For the Reds, we have Todd Frazier. This looks like a chrome. Is number 2/999. Okay, that's box number 3. Moving right along at the speed of snail. So, let's see. Box number 4. It's amazing that I can pick up on some of these differences now, though. I wouldn't have been able to pick up. Oh, I agree with you, man. Yeah. I agree with you. Some of these, like these hits in Heritage stuff, they're just hard pulls. I mean, you have to open case after case after case. That is technically really scarce. And you're right. The stuff that's created to 1 of 10 is artificially created as a 1 of 10. Just because they only made 10 of them, and, you know, so they're not really scarce if you buy that product. Chances are you'll get one of those if you buy enough of that product. Burger Polanco, number 2/999. I agree. I think that needs to be kind of toned down a little bit. I don't see how some of these cards get these prices they get on the Ultra Premium. I just don't know who would pay for that stuff as an investment. I mean, as an investment, you buy low and sell high, right? Or you buy lower, let it appreciate in value, and then you sell it. I guess it's not an investment would be the only thing I could guess. Here's a Justin Upton. That has the same thing. That's 436. Is another high number. We're in that short print series. For the Braves. Even though I do believe he is, what is he, a Padre now? But in that picture he goes to the Braves. Next, Clubhouse Collection, Relic. That was for the Tigers. That was Justin Verlander. Okay, we're ending box 4 here. We're almost a third of the way through. So we're making pretty good progress. Right now, nothing super spectacular to write home about. It's kind of your so-so Heritage case thus far. That could change. Most likely, it probably will be kind of this way for the rest of the case. you know what I don't really like, and I don't know what kind of breaks you get into or what kind of breaks you do, Frankie. I really have a hard time doing any high-end stuff to where there's a possibility that somebody won't get anything. I still have a hard time believing that you could buy into, let's say, National Treasures, and you could pay $70 for your team. Say, whether it's a half case or a full case or whatever. And at the end of the night, you could come away with nothing. That to me is kind of... I just don't like that. I don't like the... I just don't like how that goes. I know that keeps costs down and everything like that, but that's... I just have a hard time. Chris Krug, buyback for the Cubs. And that's why I don't think that I will probably be doing much of that stuff unless it's in hit draft. It is, yeah, it is. It's to me that's gambling. You know, I guess the whole thing really is gambling. But I just feel a little bit better. I mean, you're kind of gambling on what's going to come out of the box. But it's no different than Topps selling you a pack. I mean, there is a chance from you just buying it straight from Topps or from Walmart. I mean, that's not considered gambling either. It's really just us divvying out what's in the pack. So I would think that my feeling on it is if somebody gets something for what they pay, then I'm fine with that. Yeah, hit draft is probably the way to go on that stuff. That would probably be the only way I would get into some higher end stuff. But I just have a problem with that. And I know that you probably would I would think that it would make more people angry than it would happy. I think you would walk away with more upset customers and that stuff. I don't like throwing away money on that stuff. And I've been in some of those breaks before. With my own money, you know. And came away with nothing. And it's just, I don't know, it's just different. Finish the paper? Are you in school? Western Michigan? Let me guess. Or are you a researcher? Or just like to write? Oh, gotcha. I do have to say this though. Some of the people that routinely do those breaks on here do quite well for themselves. So there's something to it. Not to say that it won't come crashing in someday in the future, you know, when that's said to not be the best thing to do, which I would believe probably would happen. Colby Rasmus, Blue Jays. Brandon Belt, Giants, and Miguel Montero for the Cubs. Because I don't think that I don't know if it would be able to go on legally forever like that. I would think that there's probably got to be some standing that if you pay somebody for a product and you do not deliver it, that they could say you didn't give them anything. I don't know. I mean, try explaining that. Yeah, Raz's are kind of... Yeah, it eventually probably will be. You're right. It's going to be to some degree. What that degree is, I don't know. They're trying to tax... I mean, everybody's kind of slow to regulate the internet. I mean, that's going through... that's a big deal in Congress now. They want to do the net neutrality, and they want to charge sales tax for e-commerce sites. So, I mean, that's an actual thing they're doing. There's going to be more and more regulation as the years go on. Yeah, I don't get that either. It doesn't make any sense. To be honest, I don't know how you could get away with... I don't know. I just don't understand it. And I know, like I said, I know there's a lot of people that like that stuff and a lot of people that are making money off of it. So... Flashbacks. A very off-center Joe Mauer refractor. 586. Very off-center Joe Mauer refractor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. And then cutting corners in the price doesn't come down either. That's the thing. That's what I don't get. It's like the price would be the same. Still making a markup on it, but they don't send out but 10% of the cards. We have an autograph. We've gotten this one before. Ernie Bowman for the Mets. It's in blue ink. Weiss got that last hit mojo there. Tigers Max Scherzer to 9.99. box number 6. See, my music has gone off on me. Ronald Reagan. I do wish there were more autos in this in Heritage, though. I would say that can make it a better product. Overall. We have a Batman flashback. We have a black parallel Prince Fielder Chrome. Number to 66. It does have like a... Oh. I guess that was nothing. Rubbed right off. This is number 6366. Prince Fielder. And then we had a Mad Bomb. This is a chrome card. It's kind of bent a little bit. I don't really know what the deal with that was. It's definitely bent. $9.99. Kind of bowed a little bit. None of the cards around it are like that, so it must have been from the printer that way. Max Scherzer for the Tigers. Clubhouse Collection relic card. And there's our Chris Krug. That was in the box topper earlier. Juan Marichal flashbacks. Some leaders cards, Chris Sale, New Age Performers. New Age Performance, you generally get several for each guy. Generally, you might get one, but generally there's like 2 for each guy that's in this set. You know, not everybody's in that subset. No case hit. We did have an auto though. We did have an auto. Orioles, Zach Britton. Marlins, Matt Latos. Royals, Jared Dyson. I just want to know how to crack the algorithm for breakers here, because I can never, even when I have, you know, like a dozen-ish people in here chatting can never get close to the top. I always stay about midway. And I don't even think that a lot of those guys ahead of us are doing breaks right now. It's kind of weird. I've always wondered if there was some sort of like preferred account or something. Seem like relegated to the back pages. Fat card. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to put that to the side here. That is a really nice card. Okay, so let me open the next box here. We'll get to that one. I think that might be the indeed the case hit. We shall see. But it is coming up momentarily. A really fat card, I'll tell you that. I did choose some weird hits in this. Just oddly set up. I think that this set was kind of oddly created. I don't know if they. I don't know. Some of the things that they did in this just don't make sense to me. Like the buybacks. Nobody's. When you spend a little bit of money, you could get a decent star player for those years. So I don't get some of the stuff that they did with this Heritage set. The overall design and everything is just solid like it always is. I mean, they nail the design. They nail making the set comparable to the original. They nail it. They absolutely nail it. But as far as other things, it just makes you scratch your head sometimes. Yeah. Somebody tried to my distributor tried to get me to buy Archives this year, and I couldn't do it. It's kind of expensive, isn't it? Isn't it like a mid-end thing? I mean, you get some autographs from it, but the cards are like all different designs for all different years. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do Archives. I mean, it was offered to me so I could buy it, but I declined. I'm going to do Allen and Ginner. think I have 2 cases of that coming. And then only 2. Gypsy Queen is one of them that I kind of wish maybe I might have ordered a little bit more, but I don't know. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get to the what I think might be the case hit, and it's for the Marlins. So we have this 66 mint, hand numbered 13 of 50. Now, whose hand numbering that is, I am kind of skeptical of it. Do I think Jose Fernandez numbered these cards? No. Or else why would they just not have him sign it somewhere? But nonetheless, it is 13 of 15. Was not minted in 1966. The coin in this card was not minted in 1966. What? What does that even... Why do they have to say that? Like, I don't get it. I mean, it's a nice card and everything. Just some of this stuff doesn't make sense, is what I'm saying. But congrats for the Marlins. That's definitely a low number, 13 of 15. Let me sleeve that up, and the Marlins are Bonanza. Is that right? Bonanza sports cards. So let's go through the next 2 boxes. See if we can get anything else out of here interesting. The rest, you guys, like I said, will have to dig through, do some legwork on. So, we shall see. I wonder who gets the job to write the numbers on the cards. Who at Topps gets the job to write numbers on card? That would be kind of a stressful job. Jacob deGrom, number to 999. On card. You mess up, you ruin the whole card. For the Nationals, we have Bryce Harper, Clubhouse Collection, Jersey Relic. That was our hit for this box. And we also have Puig New Age Performers in there that I did see in passing. We've got a Clayton Kershaw New Age Performers. And bunch of base. That was box number 7. On to box number 8. And this is our purple refractor hot box here. So this will be a kind of a good change up. That's really all these are good for. I don't know if the purple refractors have any value or not. Matt Harvey. Rizzo, number 2999. Then we have Albert Pujols. Then we have, for the Royals, Alex Gordon. For the Yankees, Tanaka. Mike Trout, New Age Performers. And then the Blue Jays, Edwin Encarnacion. Let's keep going on this purple refractor hot box here. For the Phillies, Cole Hamels. For the Giants, Hunter Pence. We have Blue Brock flashbacks. Jacob deGrom, purple. Yeah, the Royals actually got something. Braves, Freddie Freeman. Now these purples are kind of cool. They're not numbered, but they're kind of cool. Yankees, Jacoby Ellsbury. Astros, refractor, Chris Carter, number 568. And the Rangers, Adrian Beltre. Steven Strasburg for the Nats. Evan Longoria for the Rays. Cespedes for the Red Sox. Doesn't even play for the Red Sox anymore. For the Marlins, Giancarlo. For the Angels, Mike Trout. Tanaka, New Age Performers. We have Tulo for the Rockies. We have Corey Kluber for the Indians. Another one for the Royals, Greg Holland. It's 2 purples for the Royals. And, I was going to say, we should have a hit coming in this box, but it was the box with the coin card in it. Victor Martinez for the Tigers. So, well, and then we have a patch for the Braves, Evan Gattis. Nice blue jersey swatch there. Clubhouse collection. And for the Orioles, Adam Jones. For the Orioles, Nelson Cruz. For the White Sox, Chris Sale. And rounding out our purple refractor hot box is the Red Sox second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. So that was box number 8. Here we go, box number 9 and 10. Let's see if we can pull another auto out of this. A red auto would be nice. A red ink auto. Lee May, Astros. A little bit of static clean there. I don't know if I'd say you've been killing it, but you're doing better than last night. Kate Upton is the most beautiful woman alive. I'm sure some people would debate that with you. I'm not going to deny or confirm that. I'm just here so I won't get fined. No, but she is a beautiful woman. Last night, yeah. I made the mistake a while back, probably been a couple months now, at work. I work with a bunch of women, surprisingly. And they were talking about Kate Upton, and I said, I don't know. You know, to me, she just seems like kind of a normal woman. And they're like, they just got so offended. Like, she is not normal. Like I offended them by saying that they were trolls or something, because I thought Kate Upton seemed to me like a normal woman because she wasn't the regular supermodel type, you know. Whatever, though. How's it going, Zach? Yep. Busting some heritage. You know how we do. We were talking about expensive brakes, Greg. It's going about like a heritage brake goes. So we did get this kind of, I don't know if Greg saw this either. We got this kind of cool 66 Mint for the Marlins. We haven't gotten one of these, I don't think. We got a stamp for Whitey Ford in the last case. But I don't think we've gotten one of the 66 Mints. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, Greg, we were talking about expensive brakes and how, I mean, my opinion on it was, and I won't put words in anybody else's mouth, I don't see how people were fine with paying for stuff and not getting at least something in return for it. That was probably the gist of it. And then we were diving into maybe the legalities of it. Where it crosses the line with gambling and so on and so forth. I probably personally will not be doing any high-end breaks to where somebody does not get a card, unless it is like a hit draft or something like that. That's just how I roll. Advertising panel: Jake McGee for the Rays, Jed Lowry, A's, and Nathan Eovaldi, the Marlins. Immaculate football. Yeah. Hate half cases. Dude, I think as a breaker, and I don't know, it's easier to get rid of like smaller amounts. People are willing to pay a few bucks to get into a break rather than dropping like 30 or 40 for the whole case, you know. So I think that gets figured into it. You know, when people are trying to figure out whether to sell a whole case or, you know, do a half case or a couple boxes or something like that. Yeah. I don't know, to each their own. I like doing cases of new product. I definitely think that doing cases of product that's been out for a month or two is dangerous because you don't know what the market still is for it. Somebody could come along and, you know, purchase your stocks, or they could be moved on to something else. So it's definitely a risk. Okay, so we have boxes 9 and 10. And another thing too is that some of this stuff, in my opinion, the price doesn't drop quick enough after it's released. I mean, some of this stuff, you got the Spectra. In a couple of months, if that isn't half the price it is now, there's just downright a problem with that. You know, somebody's manipulating prices. It just doesn't seem like it reflects. Tips. Got a refractor. Carlos Gomez. On sports. Sonny Gray. Jacob deGrom, New Age Performer. No, you can't put your shoes on. You need to be in bed. She comes in and asks if she could put her shoes on. Yu Darvish for the Rangers. Clubhouse Collection. Jose Abreu, New Age Performers. Okay, that's box number 10. Or number 9. My bad. Okay, box number 10. There's been one auto, but that's really not out of the ordinary, to be honest. There's usually 1 or 2 autos per case in this stuff. Most of the value would be in the short prints, variations, and error cards. Buster Posey, New Age Performers. And just the fact that you get a ton of cards for this. So Bowman Chrome football. I was saying somebody could do like a box war of that, AFC versus NFC. Evan Gattis. Yeah, Bowman, besides the opening day, which I don't have in-house for obvious reasons. Bowman Chrome football is the only thing I have. Lee May, buyback, in-house right now. Javier Baez, New Age Performer. It is my last case of Heritage. It's not a half case. I bought it as a half case. I didn't buy the whole case. Dodgers. Hanley Ramirez. So it came to me as 6 boxes. I didn't have the other, so I would not know. So it's kind of a mystery. I was not planning on selling it as a half case though. I mean, if somebody wants to buy the half case, so it's fine with me, but I was planning on doing it in multiple boxes. So that's box number 10 down the tubes. Yeah. Which I don't know if Bowman Chrome football has a case hit. I don't know. I don't think it does. Split it with me? No, I'm not buying it. I already bought it. It's a nice shot though. But yeah, those are the only boxes I have in house. I have 6 of them. I could probably do personal boxes for like 55 per. I mean, the price of this has gotten pretty low. That's why I was just gonna do like 2 or 3 box breaks auctions on eBay. Try to get some people in here. Indians, Bruce Bochy and Asdrubal Cabrera for the Nationals. It's weird seeing him in the Nationals uniform. It's weird seeing some of these guys in their new uniforms. How would you guys want to split a box? Figure out 55. I'll do, and you guys can split that however, split that in half. Gotta do that to cover the shipping on it. But, I don't know how you would want to split it in half, to be honest. It's not really that much sooner. One of you wants the AFC, if you want one of you wants the NFC, you can do that. We can do that. We'll do that after the break. Okay. We'll do a random that after the break. If you guys wanted, you could divvy out the conferences. If you wanted to. Doesn't matter to me. Just figure out what you want to do. If you want to do random, you can do random. And then send, 20, 27.50, 27.50 a piece. I already owe Ryan. I already owe, Zach has store credit, so I would almost cover his half of the box. Jim Merritt for the Twins. That is our last box topper. You guys might come up with a good solution. AFC, NFC. Do you want to do like just the conferences, random conferences, not divisions? That'd be a little bit tricky. We could just do random conferences and call it at that. I think that's going to be one of his sticking points, man. He's going to have to get the Packers. This deal could be in trouble. Trouble in paradise. That does sound like a pretty good deal, though. If he gets the, so the deal would be if he gets the NFC, you guys would trade Pack for Broncos to get each other's teams. Of course, I don't know if that's each other's teams. Got a black parallel, Adam LaRoche. For the Nationals. The Nationals going to be any good this year? Miguel Cabrera Tigers. I don't know who they got Scherzer, right? I mean, they brought some people in. It should not be a problem. For the Rockies, to the whiskey. Refractor, Adam Wainwright, number 2, 560. Is that 566? I think I've been saying different numbers for each one of those. It's 566. It's the moon again. Well, after we get done going through these cards, we've got to still got to random off this stuff, so it's going to be another several minutes or so before we could do anything on football. So just letting you guys know that. Got a Kyle Seager, number to 999. I'm going to try my best to have these sent out by the middle of the week. Heritage slammed me last week, and I didn't get 4 out until today. So, just forewarning. I'm going to try my best. Series 1 will most likely go out Monday, I want to say. And then hopefully I'll get to start sorting this by Tuesday. I still have a half case of fire to sort. Clayton Kershaw. And that will go out as well. I think you have a package coming in the mail. I think. Clayton Kershaw. My email. That's my email. That's my email hooked to PayPal. I don't know if that's what you wanted it for or not. Get a Freddie Freeman. Number to 566. But Greg, I think you have something in the mail. I don't think I just sent it either. I think it should be close to getting there. I think it went out this past week, actually. So
Okay, coming down to the last stack of cards here for the break. I want to thank everybody for getting in this break. I know that it kind of took longer to get done, but we got it done. This will wrap up Heritage too. For the Reds, we have Marty. I believe you say Cuff. It's a nice signature on card. Once again, it's not a notable player, but that's makes 2 signatures for this case. That is better than what we've had before. We've had the case with 1 signature, and believe it or not. So, yeah. But what we're gonna do now is let me get this stuff put away. At least organized a little bit better before we do our randoms. So, okay. Okay, I'm going to load up the random.org here in a second, and we will get the randoms rolling. So the first one is and she is not up to date, so Samsel, Padres, Samsel, and that is it. Okay. Okay, this is for the non-sports sub-series set. We have everybody's name in here. Adams to Silver. Let's see if I can get a better. It's going to record a little bit higher quality than that. Let's roll some die. Almost 3. Everybody can see that 3 times. So we're going to randomize this list once, twice, 3 times. Oh, lady. Charlie Hustle. So Charlie will get the non-sports. Okay, now for the box toppers, I'm going to basically list the teams that are in there. We're going to randomize those 3 times as well, and get these knocked out. So the first one, we have the Indians, which is the team card. We have Bochy, which is the Giants, of course, and Asdrubal Cabrera, the Nats. So we're going to go 3 times. 1,
2, 3. Nats. Take it. Okay, for the next advertising panel, let me get a fresh list. We're going Jake McGee for the Rays, Jed Lowry for the Athletics, and for the Marlins, Eovaldi. So we're going to go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rays. Okay, this next one, a fresh list, is the one with Zach Britton for the O's, Matt Latos for the Marlins, and Jared Dyson for the Royals. So we're going to go 3 times. 1, twice, 2 times. The Royals have it. And the next one is Kobe Rasmus for the Blue Jays, Giants Brandon Belt, and Cubs Montero 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And the Blue Jays. Okay, the next one, actually in the order that I have them, is the Bryce Harper and Mike Trout punch board. So that will be between the Angels and the Nats. We're going to go 3 times on that. 1, 2, and 3. The Angels have that. Okay. And then we got 2 more, guys. 2 more. Thanks for hanging in there. If you've stuck it out to the entire break, you deserve a medal of some sort. I just do not have medals. So I'll have to postpone the award ceremony for you until we secure some medals. 3 times, the Indians. And the last one, which has the leader card, which adds more possibilities. Rodriguez. Oh. Yankees. Nats. And then on the leaves card, Dodgers for Kershaw, Reds, Cueto, and Wainwright. Gosh. So we're going to do it 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. Nats. Okay, that is the video, everybody. Let me shut the video.